What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Let me get this shared up real quick here. What's going on? And I definitely need to turn this shit down. Sure. Okay. Um, got that out the way. Share this up here. Go over here on X. Get that shared up on X. Post that. Post that there. Okay. Come on back to the regular screen. Bang. Right. Uh, what's up, Kayla? Not a good day yesterday in NFL for me. I hit on a couple spots, but it ain't helped me. Help my bankroll. It did not. Straight up. Tonight, though, I got some shit going on tonight. Either way it go, 4 games. Yes, Kayla. Yes. Either way, 4 games. For me, it was, got a little bit undisciplined and got slapped on my hand for it. Yeah, it's a lot of people sold straight up. And that's why I don't go extremely hard in the beginning of the season because we still don't know who these people are, right? We learn something new every single week. Week 4, like next week is the week that I'm pretty much sold on who is what. But when I bring y'all to play some this week coming up, it's probably not going to be much. Probably not going to be much. Reminding me that I am waiting, and the NBA is right around the corner. Long story, but either way it go, I do want to check this weather real fast. Want to talk about some MLB. Try to get this done real fast and get out of here, right? So let's take a look at the weather real fast on X here. Bang, right? Okay, let's see if we got some weather MLB here. Okay. Few showers, Chicago or Philly. Few showers around, low chance for a delay. Okay. Yes, I can't wait for NBA is either. Now, I got some spots here. Yeah, and I'm getting ready to get to them right now. I got some spots here that we're gonna talk about. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't sprinkled on anything yet, right? I haven't sprinkled on anything yet. Just gonna talk about these couple spots. Bam, bang, bang, bang. At least one from each game, and get out of here. Start with the Chicago Cubs. We got over under 8, pretty much in all these games except for this San Francisco game right here, and that's the last one. So, uh, Chicago Cubs at Philadelphia Phillies. We have Pearson starting off. His guy, he can't give up some runs. He'll probably come out and pitch 1 or 2 innings, and then we'll have Hayden Wineski. He'll be the primary, not somebody who I'm a big fan of either, right? Long story short, let's take a look at Nola, right? Nola can give up a bomb. I ain't even gonna lie. We know that. He pitches better at home than he does on the road. So let's take a look at some of his splits. The lefties. Pay attention to the lefties because he does give up 17. He has given up 17 home runs to lefties and 12 to righties. At home versus lefties, he's given up 11 home runs. On the road versus lefties, he's given up 6. Right, a total of 29 bombs. ERA is around the same. So there it is. Right. Batting average in general, his worst split is on the road, but he is at home. Right. So whatever, right? Chicago Cubs versus right-hand pitching. Last 30 days, they have been absolutely on fire, right? En fuego. When you're looking at the Chicago Cubs here, you see their strikeout percentage last 30 days, 22%, but a whopping 138 WRC plus. That's really good. 138 is really good, right? 14 last 14 days. Last 14 days, Chicago Cubs 22% K rate with a 142 WRC plus and 313 plate appearances. And if you want to look at the last 7 days there, Come down here, 20% K rate, 132 WRC plus. Keep in mind with your WRC pluses, you want them to be around 100. They're 30 right now. They've been like 30 above 100 like for the last month. Okay, so taking a look at these clubs here versus the pitch mix. Um, um, and what I'm seeing here is, I'll let you guys take your poison, pick your poison, whatever the case may be. But the Cubs just not striking out, right? So the fastball, the change up, the cutter here, fastball change up and the cutter here. Uh, you can look at it at nighttime, whatever you want to do, right? But looking at Nola here, take a look at Nola here. Some of his BVP, things of that nature. Aaron Nola. Jesus Christ. Would you just give me Aaron Nola, please? Goodness gracious. Dang. Thank you. All right. So, taking a look at Nola here. Now, history versus this team here. Swanson has seen him a ton, right? 15 for 63, 238 batting average, 3 bombs, right? 5 doubles, 3 bombs. He's seen him a ton. The rest of these guys haven't seen him that much. Ian Happ has. He struck Ian Happ ass out seven times. Ian Happ has been terrible versus him, right? So those are a couple of things that you can look at. From a split standpoint here, lineup splits, batting order splits, you can look and see that Nola, that 2 and 3 spot, this 2 and 3 spot got 5 bombs off of him. He has a 300 batting average to a 294 batting average to that 3 spot, right? So that's one thing that you can look at there. Like I said, 5 bombs. He's giving up multiple bombs to every spot except for that 9. But that 2 and 3 spot, those guys there look like they get lucky a little bit more. Then the 7 and 8, these guys got 4 bombs. But like I said, he can give up bombs. He's giving up more bombs to lefties than he's giving up to righties, right? So Swanson versus pitch mix, 20% K rate over the last month. Does have 3 bombs, right? He has 1 bomb within the last week, only 2 for 10, but he's seen his pitch mix a ton lately. Seiya Suzuki, he looks good, right? Strikeouts are there, but 3 bombs for him, 7 extra base hits, pretty green there. Exit velo looks good outside of this low sample size right here for Christian Bethancourt. But you got Seiya Suzuki with a hefty sample size, and a 20% barrel rate and a 50 fly ball. If you're looking for somebody, probably that can take them deep, would probably be somebody like Suzuki and Swanson. And then you could look at Nico Horner, fake decent average at 273 over the course of a month. But what stands out to him here is, to me, here is the 5% K rate, right? So he's not too much striking out. You do have to take pitching into consideration, but like I said before, I haven't bet on any bats yet today, right? So sliding over here to the lefties where Nola's giving up the most power, the most power to lefties there. As you can, he's throwing that fastball, changeup, cutter, right? No, he's throwing that fastball, sinker, slider to lefties. Kayla, I'll tell you what. I didn't look at the. Hold on. Fastball, sinker, slider. I didn't look at the fastball, sinker, slider. I didn't look at the Philly side because I didn't want to. So I know we got an opener, right? Then we got Hayden Wieneski's. I'm going to tell you what. Between that opener and Hayden Wieneski, I don't like neither one of these pitchers, right? I don't like neither one of them. Tell you the truth. The Cubs pitchers. So, you think it's multiple ways that you could attack this game. Me personally, I don't bet on a lot of games. Every time I give you guys a play on a game, it's an L, right? I've been losing like a motherfucker when it comes to betting on these games. It seems like I always betting on Houston. They always be anemic, man. Like they frustrating as hell when I bet on them, right? So if I tell you guys who I like, maybe you can go the other way. But I mean, you got to take pitching into consideration. And Nola has been better at home than he has been on the road. We got a 3.5, 8 over under in this one here, right? We got an 8 over under in this one. When I did look at the Phillies bats, though, I mean, the lefties could be self-explanatory, but Real Muto and Castellanos did look good, kind of good, because like I said, I did go and take a look at Hayden Wineski, right? I went and took a look at Hayden Wineski. Those two guys look kind of good. I didn't really pay attention to the lefties. I ain't even gonna try. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, is it enough to get over this total? That's something that I was really, really, really trying to figure out. If I could get over this total, and then the Philadelphia bats, they team total sitting at 4.5, and the Cubs team total was sitting at 3.5. I really was trying to figure if I could take it over here. I'm trying to figure out a way. The Cubs team total at 3.5 could be a look because of how good they've been for versus right-hand pitching as of late, but we'd have to see. The base is interesting, right? But the lefties are a little bit more interesting to me. At least this one bat here. Now, I can flick a nice switch on these guys here. As you can see, Cody Bellinger, he's got 4 bombs. Those bombs came at night, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like it too. Those 4 bombs for Cody Bellinger over the last month versus pitch mix came at night. Ian Happ has 1 bomb over the course of the last month. Michael Busch has 2 bombs. Pete Crow and Happ, they have 2 bombs, right? But I flicked the nice switch right here, and Cody Bellinger has 4 bombs, and all 4 of those bombs came at night, right? I put the daytime filter on them, and the regular filter on them, and Cody Bellinger still has the 4 bombs, still looks good. Now, I brought it in, big hefty sample size of 47, 40, 48, 54. So I definitely brought the sample size in just to see how they've been doing over the course of the month. Last 3 weeks here, these guys still looking solid. Cody Bellinger still looking solid there. Ian Happ, surprisingly, his strikeouts are down. That's really interesting for me. Bringing it back to the last 2 weeks just to see how they're doing over the course of a month with that large sample size that they had. And it's a lot of green there. It's a lot of green there. The last 7 days, Tauchman, Happ, and Busch have a bomb versus this pitch mix. And like I said, these guys look pretty good versus pitch mix over the course of the last month there. And during the intervals coming into the 3 weeks, 2 weeks, they still look okay, right? Cody Bellinger, he's got a stagnant 300 all the way across the board. Michael Busch numbers getting better coming into the last 2 weeks. Pete Crow Armstrong strikeouts are kind of trying to peak up a little bit because, I don't think he was a high strikeout guy. But Michael Busch, Cody Bellinger, Ian Happ, and Mike Tauchman, all 4 of these guys fly ballers up 40, 46, 57, and 57. The barrel rates are up for these guys as of right now. That just shows the sign that they're 130, that them maintaining that 130 WRC plus over the course of a month is just like they've been heating. They've been hot. You know what I'm saying? They're still boiling, right? So I couldn't talk about anything for these Cubs. But like I said, you got to take pitching into consideration. Nola is going to give up a bomb today. I'm quite sure he's going to give up a bomb. Don't know who he's going to give it up to. I'm pretty much undecided on who I want to bet on here, right? Straight up. She say, oh shoot, and Cubs over is plus 100 on DraftKings. Okay. Well, like I said, all this right here is glittering, right? It's glitter. Just got to figure out if it's gold or not. Look at that hard hit. X and Velo for Iron Happ is at 100. That's over the course of the last 2 weeks, though, man. Bring it back to the last month again. Let me take one more glance before I get off this page for the last month. Okay. Ian Happ X and Velo is up there at 98. 8 extra base hits. Okay. We'll see what's going to happen, right? We'll see. I haven't. I mean, I wrote down. I don't even know which one I want to even try to go with, man. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't even know. I don't even know, right? So I'm just trying to figure it out. But this is what I've seen, and I'm trying to bring it to y'all. Next game here, right? We're gonna look at is okay. We're gonna look at Boston Red Sox, Toronto Blue Jays. Now, let me see. So Vladdy has been Vladdying, right? Oh shucks, man. Vladdy been on fire. Kim Ong Jung says Hap. What a name, bro. What a name. What a name. What a name, right? He says Hap. Okay, I couldn't talk you off of that. I could not. I cannot. Well, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna look at this because I need to go, right? I got about 15 minutes before I gotta go to work. So as soon as I finish this, I'm on my way out the door. He said, I don't know if Hap is in the lineup today. Just gotta see. You know what I'm saying? Projected lineup for the Cubs has Hap leading off, Swanson, Suzuki, Bellinger. Bush looked good at times. Pete Crow Armstrong looked good at times. Miguel Amaya is somebody who don't strike out. Pete Crow Armstrong strikeouts been creeping up. Bush been hitting bombs as of late. Paredes don't strike out that much. And Hap, Swanson, Suzuki, and Bellinger, those are the main suspects right there. So, I told you, Schwarber, self-explanatory. Harper, he is Harper. Trey Turner, but Castellanos and Bohm looked pretty good here. I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes over, man. I wouldn't be surprised. I can't put a read on it. It's a lot of green there. Y'all do what y'all want to do with that situation there. Now, Boston and Toronto, like I was just getting ready to say, Vladdy looks good. Tanner Houck, Tanner Houck been pitching good at times. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time he does pitch good. So that's you know what though? I'll show you guys what they looking like because Toronto, you guys are making decisions for yourselves on this one here. Toronto haven't been striking out, right? Versus this pitch mix. So I will put that in versus righties here. We will get yikes. We will get Tanner Houck. I call him Mr. Megan. Solo, what's up, Solo? Let's get that money, man. Hey, sinking sweeper. He's throwing two pitches right here, the sinking and sweeper. So let me just throw them both up there. And like I said, not Hap. Vladdy, he's got a bomb within the last week. And he's just been in fuego, right? Look, first and foremost, look at all these strikeout rates right here, right? Everybody's in the green. Everybody's in the green, except for this kid here, but everybody's in the green. Like that's you don't if you can't strike people out, then that's different, right? So over the course of a month, Valley's only got 2 bombs, whatever the case may be. So the fly ball is not up, but you know what though? He's a hit guy. He can get hits. He's been getting 3 hits, like 3 hits, like 3 hits. You know what I'm saying? So he's been on fuego, right? Vladdy, let's see. So 3 hits here, 3 hits, 1, 3, 0, 3, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. See, so you know what I'm saying? He's a guy that can come out there and give you multiple hits. You see what I'm saying? So we already know who Vladdy is, right? We already know who Vladdy is. Perp say ladder his bases. So we already know who he is. He needs to get get some air up on that ball. But the barrel percentage is up for him. Springer's got 3 bombs versus pitch mix, and his barrel percentage is up. Snyder, don't know if he's going to be in the lineup. He's got 2 bombs. Last week, Vladdy's got 2 bombs, 1 bomb, and like I said, this right here enough can scare me with these guys just not striking out, right? So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys can do what you want with that situation. I know I'm gonna like Vladdy. I have no chance, no choice but to like Vladdy. But if you guys want to look at the rest of these, some of these other guys, you can take a look at them. Right? I didn't even go over there and look at the lefties. Now on the Boston side, um, we have first and foremost we have Bassett, right? Bassett's been known to give up. We know this already. He's been known to get hit by lefties. Bassett will be at home today, and like I said, he's been known to pitch his worst versus left-hand batters, right? He can look good at times. You see what I'm saying? Most of the time, he's looked good. I ain't even gonna lie. So take a look at his splits here. He's giving up 14 bombs to lefties and 4 to righties, and 4 bombs to righties. Right? At home, he's got a 4.5 ERA, 3.8, 3.5 on the road. Right? Slide down here to his splits. In general, he's got a 300 batting average to lefties, 1.56 home run per 9 there. He's got a 240 batting average to righties. So Perp, he's laying it out. Machila. She says Perp Nowitzki. So far, I got Vlad 2 bases. Toronto team total over 6. Cubs team total over 3.5. Suzuki bases. Damn, it looks good. Shout out to man. I gotta clap it up, man. I gotta clap it up. Straight up. I gotta clap it up, man. Straight up. The way she laid that shit out, I don't give a fuck if it don't hit. I like it, right? But back to where we were. So at home, he's got 271 batting average and 270 to lefties. So he got about a 270 batting average to lefties and righties, right? So it is what it is, right? 1.8 home run per 9 there. K percentage, around 23, 24. Not worried about that. No, I am worried about that. I mean, because who I'm going to point out, so you got, I was looking at Cassis, right? He's got 3 bombs. He's got 3 bombs over the course of the last week, rather, right? So take a look at Cassis here. And you can look at some of these other guys too, right? But let's go down here to Bassett and take a look at the Bassett. We're going straight to his bad split, right? So over the course of the last 2 months, 9% walk rate, 23% K rate, Sierra 3.7, batting average 349, right? Home run per 9 last 2 months, 2.2. Isolated power was up, exit velo, barrel rate, line drive, whatever, right? So versus left-hand hitters, last 2 months, 12 extra bases, 6 bombs, right? Sinker, cutter, curveball, fastball, sinker, cutter, curveball, fastball. Is that right? Sinker, cutter, curveball, fastball. I guess that's right. So I can flick a night switch on it right now if you want me to. So at night, as the last month, first of all, the last week, Trenton Cassis got 3 bombs versus his pitch mix, right? 3 home runs. Yoshida batting 300 and Duran's batting 400, right? Most of these guys will strike out, but Duran and Yoshida not striking out. This is a nighttime filter right here. Don't get it twisted, too. So Cassis, Abreu, those guys, big sample size, but they will strike out. Cassis is showing you that, hey, if I do get a hold to it, guess what? I'm taking it deep. He's got 3 home runs in the last week. Now, Bassett, we could take a look at some of his BVP and splits because Bassett, he has given up a home run to Cassis in the past. Don't know when this was, but he has given up a home run to him, and that's about the only person he's given up a home run to in this lineup. So whatever sample size that is, looked like that was 1 game. So I would imagine last time you seen them, he did give up a bomb. She said, I meant Toronto and Boston game over 6. I know you got to work. Let me stop coming. No, it don't matter. You can do what you got to do. But yeah, so so Cassis does have a home run versus him. And seems versus, I can actually take a look. Let me see. Which one of these pitchers does he have 3 home runs versus? I would imagine it would probably be that, let me see, curveball, cutter, sinker. I would guess it would be that fastball. So it was one of them. He got 2 bombs versus that fastball. Curveball, cutter, sinker. I'll put that back up there. Curveball, cutter, sinker. Okay. So long story short, you know, bringing it in, I could bring it in a little bit because you got Jaron Duran and Yoshida. They not even striking out, right? So that's one thing that you could take a look at there. And then if you're looking for Cassis, you think he can go bomb, you can take a look at him. What I didn't do, I didn't take a look at Cassis' individual splits. So let's take a look at it, right? Tristan Cassis, they will be on the road versus righties. Let me see. Cassis on the road versus righties here. First of all, Cassis has 12 home runs, 9 of them to righties. Let me move this out the way so you guys can see. So versus righties, he does have a 241 batting average. Isolated powers, showing power to lefties and righties. Batting averages. Okay, his K percentages are hefty though. Like he strikes out a lot. So not super sexy, but he could be cooling off. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like I said, you do got Duran here, you do got Yoshida here. These guys not striking out. Duran, his barrel rate is up, and Cassis. One thing about Cassis here, his barrel rate is not up. That's interesting, right? With 3 home runs in the last week, his barrel rate is not up. Interesting. But that goes to show you, right? Anybody can hit a bomb, whatever case may be. Let's go to the next game here. And that would be the Seattle Mariners, Houston Astros, right? So we got Bryce Miller on the mound and we got Hunter Brown on the mound. Now, first of all, Bryce Miller. Now, Bryce Miller, we already know this by heart. He pitches his worst on the road versus lefties, right? So, but you know what I'm saying, he's been good, here and there, especially as of late. I want to say. Now you get a disciplined team in Houston who can sell at any given time. Keep an eye out on the status of Jordan. I don't know if Jordan plays today. I don't think he plays today. We'll see. I think he got hurt. Now, but taking a look at the splits here to give you guys, he's got 15 homers versus lefties, 6 versus righties. ERA at home 1.96, on the road 4.44. Right. Batting average is kind of weird. So at the end of the day, he's giving up power to lefties. For the most part. Versus lefties in general, you say 1.5 home runs per 9. 214 batting average. That's, batting average is down. On the road versus lefties, 2.40 home runs per 9. 2.45 batting average. Still not too high, but, it is what it is, right? So, immediately, the light already click off to me. I'm looking at Jordan. I'm looking at Kyle Tucker. I don't think Jordan's going to play here, so I'm definitely going to look at Kyle Tucker, right? Kyle Tucker been hurt. So, let's get these numbers down here. Who is that? Lefties. No, we're going to look at lefties. Bryce Miller. 10 extra base hits, 3 home runs versus lefties. The fastball, what he's, getting hit hard on so far. I mean, we'll look at the knuckle curve splitter and the fastball. Knuckle curve splitter and the fastball, right? So, Kyle Tucker, he's been, so first and foremost, Jordan Alvarez, yes, please, 0% K rate, whatever. If he's in the lineup, yes, please, right? Caratini, he's not striking out. And that's it, right? But for Kyle Tucker, we got to bring it back. Remember Kyle Tucker was going insane before he got hurt? That's what we got to go back to, right? So let's put it at 20. Let's go 22 or some shit like that. 22 weeks versus this pitch mix. 5, 6 months, whatever the case may be, right? Kyle Tucker, at that time, he had 7 extra bases, 5 home runs. His barrel rate was up at 13% in the green. His fly ball was a whopping 56, bro. That's high. At a 9% K rate, 24.5% walk rate, right? This is over the course of the season. He did miss a ton of time. But this is a glimpse at what he was doing versus this pitch mix back then, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? So I'm looking at Kyle Tucker here, and that's what I'm looking at for the Houston side, right? Keep in mind, like I said, I haven't pulled the trigger on anything at all. Now, looking at you know what though, I can make this short here, and because this is what I know about Julio here. And he's been on fuego as of late. I don't think I have to show you guys this, but what I will tell you this, right? He's got splits, right? We already know this. I know this already. He's got 19 home runs, 13 of them come versus righties. On the road versus righties, he's got 8 home runs. He played Seattle. They have a big ballpark there. So you could get, not a lot of home runs getting hit out of there. They have a big ballpark. However, he's got away home and road splits, right? So, versus lefties in general, 282 batting average. Versus righties, 269 batting average. Home, 241 batting average. On the road, he's batting 300 on the road, right? On the road versus lefties, 313. On the road versus righties, 296, right? So he got home road splits. He's hitting really good on the road. And he's been on fire as of late. I don't think I have to go to the pitch mix, but if you want me to go to the pitch mix, I will. I know y'all do. So flip this to righties, because this is the only bat I'm looking at here. And then the righties in general, as of late, they've been hot, right? So take a look at Seattle. Then take a look at Seattle. Who are they pitching against? Who's pitching? Hunter Brown. He's throwing that sinker fastball cutter. Now, Julio Rodriguez, big sample size, 46, 348 batting average, 5 extra base hits, 2 home runs, 20% K rate. Fly ball is up though. Barrel rate could be a little bit higher. Flick a nighttime switch on it for you. And similar numbers, barrel rate a little bit higher, similar numbers, exit velo is up, whatever the case may be, right? Now, bringing it in, because you do got guys like Justin Turner, who's been hitting 333. Julio's got 2 bombs within the last week. So he's cooking. 7 for 11. He's cooking. Justin Turner, 3 for 7. And this is within the last week. And then Justin Turner, over the course of the last month, batting 333. Victor Robles, 481, right? 11% K rate for Robles and 5% for Justin Turner. Have they been maintaining this throughout the course of the month? Take it for 5 weeks, bring it back down to 3 weeks here. More people are starting to be green, right? More people are starting to be green. So, take it back to the last 2 weeks. Then at the end of the day, Julio and Justin Turner, they've been consistently in that 300 range. And as of late, it looks like when Julio's not hitting the ball, he's striking out, right? But he's shown the ability to be hot, coming in to this game here. As you can see his last week numbers, he's 7 for 11 with 2 bombs, 100 exit velo, 545 isolated power, and Justin Turner, he's batting around 430. So that's what I was looking at right there for those guys, right? Last but not least here, the final game here, and all I'm gonna say is this, right? So, the San Francisco team will strike out. Let's not get it. Let's not. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that. Now, San Francisco hit lefties better than they hit anything, right? So they're facing a lefty tonight, right? So it's been a long time since they faced a lefty though, bro. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time since they faced a lefty, right? So long story short, whenever they facing a lefty, I always bet on Ramos. Always, right? On the road versus lefties is his best split. Keep in mind, they got a ballpark. Their ballpark is pretty big, right? So on the road versus lefties is his best split. He's got 21 home runs, 9 of them come versus lefties. Um, um, 5 home runs versus lefties on the road, 8 home runs versus righties on the road. Now, his split in general, 369 batting average, 738 slugging, 1100 OPS, 369 isolated power versus lefties in general means at home, on the road, whatever, with a 219 WRC plus. Then you catch him on the road. On the road versus lefties, he's got a 15% walk rate, 19% K rate, 357 batting average, 786 slugging, 1200 OPS, 429 isolated power. Whenever they get a lefty, I'm always in on Ramos. Now, what I will say is they haven't faced, this is like one of the biggest droughts of them facing lefties in the league. They just haven't been facing lefties. I can't remember the last time they faced a lefty, man. I can't remember. So Chapman, another guy and Fitzgerald, those are other guys that I like versus lefties. Chapman, for example, his number's not going to be as good as Ramos, whatever the case may be. But man, Chapman though, Chapman's got 26 home runs, 21 of them come to righties. Let's see. I didn't look at Chapman's numbers lately, but Chapman, he has a higher batting average versus lefties. In general, on the road versus lefties, he's batting 273. He's getting more power to righties, of course, because he ain't seeing that many lefties, right? So his WRC plus is 150 versus lefties, but he hadn't seen them that much, right? 120. That's it, and that's his best WRC plus there. So you can figure things out. I'll take one look at Fitzgerald. And there was some lefties on there too that I don't mind getting to either. But all this could be fool's gold too. But I'm coming here trying to deliver, what I can deliver to you guys, right? One thing about Fitzgerald, he hits lefties and righties. But truth be told, he hits lefties better. He's got a 313 batting average, 900 OPS, 232 isolated power, and a 149 WRC plus in general. On the road versus lefties, similar splits like Ramos, but you don't strike out as much as Ramos. But 321 batting average. All his numbers, him and Ramos' numbers on the road versus lefties are significantly better than all the other numbers. What I would say is Fitzgerald hits lefties and righties as if he was a switch, like he was a switch hitter. So it's like it doesn't matter what pitcher come in. When they switch pitchers, he's somebody that you can most likely semi-count on. But the thing about these guys and all of these guys on this team is this K rate. 30, 31, 30, 30, 30, 29, 32. These motherfuckers strike out too much for me, right? Too much for me. Then you got Rodriguez, who's coming off. Rodriguez is coming off fucking hellified strikeout games, man. So I don't know if he's gonna come out here and strike their ass out or not. She said, I feel Hillary drops a bomb. He said, I think Chris Sale was the last lefty they faced. Right. And if you thought I was taking one of these bats versus Chris Sale, you got to be crazy. I didn't even look at them motherfuckers then. So I can't even count Chris Sale. But you're right. Perp, you're right. It was Chris Sale. But man, they've been getting the short end of the stick on the lefties, man. Straight up. The managers know better, man. They can switch them pitches around to where they don't even have to face them motherfuckers. But yeah, like I said, Rodriguez, he's coming off 11 strikeout game at Colorado. That's impressive, and a 7 strikeout game versus Milwaukee. So these motherfuckers will strike out. They will strike out, but the numbers are right there though. The numbers indicate that if they get a hold to one, you can just about kiss that motherfucker goodbye, right? On the flip side, it's Arizona. We've been talking about Arizona for forever. I don't need to tell you about Arizona right now. Birdsong got some good K stuff. I still don't trust them right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them right now. Marte's got about 4 home runs versus pitch mix. Like, man, these Arizona's Arizona. You can do what you want to do with Arizona. We haven't had San Francisco in one of those spots. So I feel like let's talk about San Francisco in one of their most favorite spots, right? So that's it, man. A sweet 4-gamer. If I bring some more baseball or something like that, it'll probably be like this. I still went longer than I wanted to go, but I like to give you guys whatever I've seen. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything yet. Y'all guys, do what you will with that information, man. I'm getting out of here.